Okay. Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing today? Alright. Let's get started here. Good, how about you? Yeah, I'm doing great. It's been a pretty decent Sunday. Just slow. Not getting all that much done. But, we're gonna get something done today. Hopefully get her looking good, because she's, looking pretty rough at the moment. Oh, we forgot something. Where did I put? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why would someone call me now? Ugh. Oh, one sec. I'll gotta take this. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Froggy says bunny. Yep. Yep, that is indeed a bunny. Whew, good lord, it's been an exhausting Sunday for me. Like these weekends here lately have just had me all over the place. And do we have... We do. Global undo is on. Generate, subsurf. I'll do it to this too. Yoba looking like she's on the PS1. Yeah. Yeah, they look blocky when they're being blocked in. What is that? That's something I use for measuring, I think. PS1 bunny, let's go. Yeah, there will be something like that some point in the future. I don't know when, but that is something that's going to be on the docket. The model. How about that? Is that better? Testing, testing. A bit higher, a bit higher. Bianca from Spyro? Yeah, she'd be good. Need to bottle her at some point, too. Music has come down a little bit, too, I think. About here. I think that'll work. How's my day going? It's been going alright. Just busy. And like always, you don't get any calls until, you know, you're doing something, and all of a sudden everybody wants to call you. So that whole annoyance. But other than that, been a pretty alright day. Motherfucker, it really annoys me that these... Why did they change the smooth brush to not have... Why does it reset every time? Come on. At the very least, don't make the default 0.7, for God's sake. I have to look into what's going on there, because there's no way that's... It'd be fucking stupid to have that just be the default. Oh yeah, your brush settings, they reset every time you close Blender. That makes sense, yeah. Swear my friends are never available to play until I get into SFM or Blender. Yeah, pretty much. People only want to do something when you're already doing something. Oblivion Remaster looks good. They made specific changes to the female armor and statues. Hope they didn't do that stupid thing where they just change it for no reason. That shit really annoys me. Like, leave shit alone. People liked it the way it was. But yeah, I was never much into Skyrim or Oblivion or all that, so that one's pretty much lost on me. Union, Lean, Dolphin intersection. Move that to trash. Right, there we go. Heard Oblivion Remaster is awesome. The only test I ever played was the MMO one. I've never played any of them. Why is it called a remaster? Isn't it literally made from zero? I feel like it's a remake. From what I hear, it's like doing some weird like puppetry thing where like the actual original source code is running like under the hood, but they have like stuff in Unreal running like as the front end for the game. But to tell you the truth, I don't know. That's just what I've heard. Yeah, I think it's mostly graphical and quality of life changes, so I think it's in remaster territory because you can tell it's still an old, structured, janky game. I think stuff like Final Fantasy VII Remake is more like a remake because every aspect is different. Yeah, I never played that one either, but yeah, I think I'd agree. That capped off. It is not. Generate, observe, fly. Generate, observe, block. When the shit with the tablet is annoying. There we go. Froggy asks, is this Sonic Riders? This is Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge. Now this is Shantae. Generate, Boolean, Union, select the neck, duplicate, like the shoulders, off intersection, save, apply. Move to trash. Move to trash. There we go. But yeah, Sonic Riders, I need to add some more music from that too to the list. That'd be good. Damn, why is it? Alright. Why the brush is so acting weird. Might just be out of practice a bit rusty. There's definitely some weirdness going on here. Brian Johnson says it was fun talking while making Shantae, huh? Coming in? Yeah, decently fun. It gives you something to do while you're doing something else, you know? Hello, Bridge Moon. Welcome back. How you doing today? Still have to watch season 2 and 3 of Star Wars Visions. I've only seen the one that Loppa's in. That's the only one I really cared about. I've never was a Star Wars fan. I'll be real. Fake Star Wars fan here. Doing good, how about you? Doing fine. Can't complain. As far as I can tell, Shantae's a very cute genie lady. That she is. That she is. She is the cutest genie lady. Of course, and seven sirens made her more adorable. That they did. think her head might be a tad bit too small. I don't... Let's see. Huh? How the hell did it get all that far off center? What? When? What? Oh, that's annoying. When the hell did that happen? No idea. Nope. At least they gave her a new in-game sprite in 7S. But the cutscenes one is good, yeah. They just kind of reused the ones from Half Genie Hero, which was unfortunate. But, you know, what else could you do? Pretty much a mobile game. Game stuck in the Apple Store that everyone forgot about until more recently. What game was that? Oh, Seven Sirens was an Apple Store exclusive? That's dumb. Yeah, no wonder I was kind of struggling then, yeah. Just releasing exclusively on the Apple Store is like a one-way ticket to obscurity. And if you want to be sure to kill your game like right out the gate, that's probably a good way to do it. Okay, so as far as like what's the back of her head here, looks like that just kind of like merges in with her scalp. So that's gonna be easy, relatively easy, I think. It's gonna be easy and hard in certain ways. Yep, same with Sonic Dream Team. Yeah, kind of wish they'd stop doing that, but I guess a few people gotta have their games flop before they realize, oh yeah, this is kind of a bad idea, isn't it? see. Where did I put that reference? Okay. No, not there. Though it is there, but not there. Not that one. Sonic Dream Team is still an exclusive. Hopes it's funny for the free Sonic fans that played it. Yeah, I never even heard of it, so I should tell you. I had it somewhere, but guess not. Oh well, ain't no big deal. I resent the references in Discord if those are what you're looking. You resent the references in Discord? Oh, the one in my... No, I was looking for like a general body reference. Not a lop one. I don't know what you could resent about the ones in the Discord server. Those are just... Aren't they taken from like the anime or something? If not straight from like the concept art thing. Though yeah, I should probably have those pulled up now that you mention it. Yeah. It could help with a few things somewhere. Oh, resent. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what do you mean resent them? Yeah, I see them there. I'm just tweaking, mainly just tweaking her proportions at this stage, so I'll start working on her likeness a bit later. Oh right, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna drop in her breasts. I drop into boobies. You know. What is a bunny girl without boobies? Where should these be? About right here. Generate, mirror, and mirror from the body. Yeah, I didn't realize it. She kind of has decently big. I think it's a bit larger than this one. Yeah, she's got about a B cup. It looks like. Bit hard to judge. I'd love to see more Lop with the series, but Disney makes me afraid. I wouldn't trust Disney with it. Just let it be what it is. Disney's gonna fuck it up. As far as I'm concerned, Disney is just a lost cause. They won't do anything good. Let them die. That Titan started bleeding long ago. This game requires a lot of patience. My problem is not that today. It's whether or not I can reconfigure my loss and then figure out if us can work out okay. This game is an emotional
No. What? Why?
I don't know if that's Linux jank or that's Blender, but it's annoying. It's annoying. Actually, let me pull up. Where's that breast reference? Here. Okay. No. But God, yeah, if they get like, they just throw money at some anime studio to do more Lop, that would be better. That would be, I mean, they'd probably still find a way to fuck it up, but, you know, I'd take it. Unless they fuck it up, then, then yeah, you know, probably not. Judy and Zootopia was a good fluke about, I doubt it. The thing about Zootopia is they did everything in their power to try and fuck that film up. Like, it was... Like, just... It tried to preach way too much to the choir on that one. At least for my taste. They could not make that film today. They would have no restraint at all. Plus, there's the whole association with the association with furries thing. I don't know if they want that nowadays. It was like a lot more. It was a lot less mainstream back in the day. Or I don't know. Maybe that's why they're doing it. Is they want that free money. I guess. Who knows? They're definitely more aware of it now, post-Utopia. I think, like, maybe the upper-ups, like the upper echelon of Disney didn't know about it, but the people that wrote the film absolutely did. Because they sent off, like, early screenings to some, like, furry cons or something. Like, during its whole, promo tour around release. So they definitely knew what they were doing with it, or at least someone did. But, yeah, that was back when it was, like, less people knew what a furry was, so they could get away with it. Now you do that, it's just gonna come off as, like, fetish shit. She's so fluffy. How fluffy she is. So actually, while I'm at it, yeah, I should probably toss those references you leaked in the blend file here somewhere. Let me save them in my actual folder. I put this in Patreon or commission? Fuck, where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Oh, I think I left it in Mega. Mega Sync, 3D stuff. Date? Other date. There it is. Save that. Save there. Alright. Let's add another little bit of reference. Now let us hope. Okay, cool. Good. There we go. Those expressions will be really handy whenever I rigger. Fuck, it loaded up. It loaded up the wrong one, damn it. And then I just misclicked on that one. There we go. Actually, I should probably be using this one for proportions. Alright, I need to select all of them. There and back. Good. That's an image plane, okay. Alright. I mean, yeah, we do get off to it, but that doesn't mean all animal characters should be demonized. Yeah, I'd agree. X90, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and in doing that, I can see that I really... Yeah, her head is way too small. Put that about there. Shoulders are about right. Yeah. Alright, there we go. And select all this. Accept that. I said accept that. There we go. about there. Yeah, about there. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better proportions. Does the blurriness make it harder? Of the reference? Not really. Because I'm not... I'm using this as like a general reference. I'm not trying to like copy every single like line you see. If you try to model like that, it's gonna turn out terribly. You're just kind of using it as like a reference for where everything should line up on your model. That's generally how you should use reference, because you're never gonna have things translate from 2D to 3D 1-to-1 and have it look good. You've gotta do a bit of like thinking through it yourself. So you'll typically do that to get like the starting point, and then from there you just tweak it, like fine tune it to work better in 3D. Why if you look at a lot of like more stylized 2D designs in 3D, they will actually have like blend shapes on the body to like morph the shape of the head to match certain shapes whenever from certain viewing angles. And they do that because in 2D you're allowed to cheat a lot like that. It's one of the benefits of the medium. But in 3D you got to be very specific about where all that stuff is in 3D space. So it's something you really got to be aware of. The curious thing about her little cottontail here is I'm not sure how I want to get the fuzziness across. It's got like a bunch of bumps and ridges on it. I'd probably do a shell texture for it, but depending on how I do it, that could look fine. And I just like to give it a bit of rotation. There we go. Actually, was that? Yeah, that's fine. You know, I think I need to rewatch that Star Wars Horizons episode, because I do not know what the fucking umbrella's for. And there's been two of my references, so it must be important. Is the bottom right sketch official? I have no idea. I don't think there was I don't see any like watermarks or anything. It was just one of the things I found on Google. Hell, for all I know, it could be AI. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know I don't know who the artist is, but whoever they are fucking good. That is a really good one. I mainly got this one for like the kind of a reference for furriness, like how I want to do the furriness of it. But yeah, and the eyes. I think the eyes are really beautiful. I like how thick they are, whereas in her original they're just kind of they're kind of thin, which is fine. You know, nothing wrong with that. But I like thicker eyelashes myself. They work a bit better in 3D. She used the umbrella to float down a couple times. Yeah, I'll probably have to model that too. But I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it and see how pivotal, I guess, it is to her. She does have beautiful eyes. She has a very beautiful eyes. Except in the model right now. They are not beautiful in the model just yet. Working on it. Oh, right, I know what the problem is here. Her hips are too tall. Women typically don't have hips that tall. That's more of a masculine trait. The general anatomy rule, women's hips are wider than they are tall, but men's hips are taller than they are wide. Generally. So if something about the figure looks wrong, it's usually that. Although this here probably isn't helping. Why is it so... Oh, that probably ain't helping, but... Yeah, no, it's collapse. Is it hard to make clothes for other people's models? It's not necessarily hard, just tedious. I tend to build like my characters' bodies in such a way that I make it a little bit easier for myself, but I just think of it as like more trouble than it's worth to do it to other people's models. I think once we get her general body shape blocked in, I can start working on her face some more. I think. You doing her katana lightsaber too? Of course I am. Yeah, like that. You kidding? That shit's fucking cool. Like, yeah, just look at that. That would be so cool. Also this outfit. You know, reasons. Reasons I'm sure I don't have to explain. Why is she wearing the slave Leia outfit? She got captured by Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was a slave, wasn't she? Yeah. Right, I do remember that. The real reason is it's literally the only piece of like Star Wars outfit I know of that's like sexy, so that's the real reason. I know nothing about Star Wars except Lop. That was not the right one. It was material 7. I was 1 index off. How about that? Okay. I'm bouncing around way too much. Let's stick somewhere, Sparky. There are others, but yeah, that's the best one. Yeah, it's the only one I know of. Hold on, where's that torso side? There we go. Okay. This actually comes back a good deal. As does this. No, that's... Actually, that comes down. Add a bit more volume there. A line here. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Where it just constantly feels like I don't have dynamic topology on for whatever reason. Weird. Weird, weird. I like how Vision's focused on being crazy and fun. You can tell the creators enjoyed making them, even if they don't follow the usual rules of the world. Yeah, of course, they probably didn't have much involvement by Disney. And they weren't fucked up by Disney. I think I'm gonna have to merge this into the thigh here real quick to get this looking right. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will step in a bit more. That's the thing, whenever it gets more popular, they start having to care a bit more about it. Leg cross section. Okay. Transformation, there we go, mirror, and then X. Save. Was there ever a dub for Star Wars Horizon? I've only seen it in sub. Considering it's Disney, I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Yeah, it's dubbed. Okay, yeah. I remember it wasn't at the time I watched it, so I'm gonna have to watch that. Give me a good excuse to watch it. There was a manga including this episode too. You mean including Lup? Oh, dumb. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. What the? What? What the fuck? Huh. Okay, why? Why transformation? Okay, fine, whatever. We will force it to be where it's supposed to be. Here. Set origin to 3D cursor. There. Now let's force symmetry. Symmetrize. There. I don't know why it did that, but yeah, whatever. I ain't doing it now. Torso side. There we go. I think it's coming along. It's the whole episode but in manga form. Oh, I'll have to check that out too. I need some inspiration for what I'm gonna do with her. Like animation wise. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, and the peak of this appears about the middle. But also a little bit here. Bit of a drop off. Kind of weird, isn't it? They skip over some key stuff in the manga, but still interesting. Her emotions are a bit different in it. Weird. Usually it's the opposite. Usually they, yeah, usually they skip over stuff in the anime. But I guess, you know, that has to do with it being done after the fact. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the manga was made after the fact. Deform, shrink wrap, leg, and in front. I'm using this to get a cross section of the leg, get a bit more idea of the form. Bring up that. And here's the cross section. Actually, I should bring it over here. Oh yeah, there should be a bit of Bit of a muscle here. The book itself includes other episodes too, so they probably did that to make space. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that then, yeah. Probably a bit dumb too. You know, most people are buying that for Lop, you know.
We will make the clink sound with our mouths.
At least I would be.
Clink.
I don't have dynamic font. I don't. Damn it.
Very good. I'm in the middle.
As good as Lop is, I don't think I want to buy it because I don't want to support Disney. So. That's just me, though.
Time for cake. Time to deliver the cookies.
So I bought one. Now you best prefer.
When the dance time to deliver the cookies. Kick back.
We got bombs.
Time.
Does it?
Hit up. There we go. Are you got it big full? Oh, you got it big fully.
I recorded message.
Are you got it big full?
A clip.
Oh, you got it big fully.
I recorded
No, big full.
like sleeping. Oh, what that?
Oh, you got it big fully.
Like sleeping.
Come on. No, got it big full.
Like sleeping. Annoying.
Oh, you got it big fully. Fully.
I love you.
I love you too. Pause for effect.
Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them.
Very good. I'm in the middle.
Unicorns, I love them.
In the middle. In the middle.
Unicorns, unicorns.
Okay.
The girl in all my guy.
Can't you
Okay.
stare on their eyes?
So at the back of the hip,
Can't you stare on their
the
eyes?
peak would be back here. Right.
Does this
Yeah.
count as annoying?
About right here.
Time to deliver the cookies.
So I bought one.
Time.
Now you best prefer.
When the dance time to deliver the cookies. Kick back.
We got bombs.
Time.
Does it?
Hit up. There we go. Keep clinking. Are you got it big full?
Oh, that.
Oh, you got it big fully.
I recorded message.
Are you got it big full?
A clip.
Oh, you got it big fully.
I recorded
No, big full.
like sleeping. Oh, what that?
Oh, you got it big fully.
Like sleeping.
A relative got me Star Wars Vision certs. I crossed off Disney's logo in the tag with permanent marker. Yeah, can't say I blame you.
Wow, that was something else.
Just one more.
No.
Find the muscle groups for that. Where? I'm a fan of how this is organized. Hey Marietta, how you doing? Hey, it seems like people are finding it nice to see the Blender modeling. What makes you say that? Da, 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 da. Fine, glad to hear it. A nice, pleasant little Sunday. There we go. The thing I find the most annoying about anime knees is how simple they are. Deceptively simple. Not a lot of bony landmarks in them. So it's a bit difficult to get right for me. But I don't think many people are going to be looking at her knees. So I reckon we'll be fine on that front. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. Then we have a muscle group. Ah, fuck. How does that go? Like a tendon going up here through here, I think. Fuck, I need to have my reference more organized here. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. What am I seeing there? Actually, what am I seeing there? That's not there. Goes from the butt to the back in actuality. At least according to this anatomical drawing, it goes up here. Let's try dropping it in. Can't really tell all that much about it. Okay, yeah, actually, that's what it does. It goes right. Fuck, how undefined her knee is. It's fucking throwing me. Her getting nabbed by bounty hunters would be a good excuse for that outfit. True, very true. I guess the key in that one is whether or not she has her lightsaber, huh? The biggest problem with all these animations is like I have to model a male character for this. Like I don't want to model a dude. I don't want to model a dude. Oh damn it. Ah damn it, Randy. Okay. No, what? No. This one. There we go. Comes up from cap of the knee. I think my fucking thing is a bit too. And it comes up here. What? Okay. Like that, I think. We also have this fine line we have to ride with, you know, anime characters where if their muscles are too defined, they look like they're on steroids. Okay. I think something's gonna help is getting the back of her leg to so we have this, yeah, here. Comes up from the cap. Is this the cap? Yeah, that's the cap, okay. Comes up from the cap. And then hugs. Another one. Where the fuck does that come? That hugs all the way up to here, doesn't it? What's that going on it? About right there? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, about right here. There. Maybe Boss or some other lizard guy could be the dude. Yeah, but I ain't got no lizard man. I'm gonna take the time to model a man. It's gonna be one I use a lot. I don't know. I just model some generic like human male or something. Fuck. Right, yeah, right. That is the cap. Comes all the way around here. And it cycles up right here. That one actually hugs around the knee. How does that look? That's where we get that little curvature indent on the knee leg here. How's that? Oh, that. Okay. That should actually be much less defined. Like that, maybe. Change that. There's Jabba's pig guards. Yeah, true. And we have this muscle here. Hold it up a bit like that. The good thing about this is a lot of these details are going to be ironed out in retopology. You won't even notice them. So I think I can probably get a little bit more detail than I normally would here, but I'm trying to take a little bit more care with my anatomy as of late. So I'm really, even if this won't be seen, I'm trying to really specify where these muscle groups are. This is the, yeah, it's the back. Then we have, yeah. Let me make sure here. We have that dipping in a bit. Fuck, I did the wrong brush. There we go. How does that, where does that go? Where does that terminate? This is the outer side? Yeah, okay. So it terminates kind of like this, looks like. Just goes up here and just kind of holds under that muscle. About something like that. Yeah, like that, yeah. You know, the more I think about it, yeah, the whole captured by guards thing, yeah, that'd work really nicely, actually. That'd be a fun way to go about it. Let's see how she sounds like in the dub before I get an idea of who would be a good fit for voicing her. Ooh, that is looking nice though. That has some nice anglage to it. That's not a word, but fuck you. Fuck you. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and symmetrize that. Unhide the rest of it. I said unhide the rest of it. God damn it. Oh, they changed the key map for how to unhide. Why? Where is it? Sculpt. Alt H, show all. That's not it. Show hide. Box hide? Right. Oh, no, it's just Blender being janky. That's what. God damn it, Blender. Okay, there we go. Actually, I think I got that muscle group wrong there. Did I make Orc Massage? I did not, but I think no, they didn't. I think that was published by Critical Bliss, and the studio I work for is like related to Critical Bliss. Like the co-founders of those two of the two people, the two heads of those companies are friends. So they're related, I'll say. But no, I had no hand in Orc Massage. Actually, I wonder who the artist was on Orc Massage. I might know him. Okay, what are we looking for here? Oh, I see what the problem is here. This has to come up. Yeah, that has to come up like that. Right? Does that look right? A little bit more here, I think. More volume there. I think that'll work. And hello, Yeet Boy. How you doing today? Alright. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that might work. Yeah. Does making 18 plus games have any big hurdles from your experience? The biggest hurdle we've had whenever we were working on Sapphire was just the fact that all the girls in it have like different proportions. So it made like the whole animation process for it a pain in the ass because we had to try and make all these different girls fit like a set of generic animations that they all could do. And it was just a huge pain in the ass. It's why the future project we're working on has just one girl in it. And it's just like, yeah, everyone else is just doing her. So it's a lot simpler from an animation perspective. Don't have to reinvent the wheel on that one. Just throw her in a scene with some men, and that it just works itself out. Everything just works. It just works. To quote a wise man. All right, do I have this page bookmarked? I should. Where is it? Yeah, right here. That Fox Girl's looking good too. Abigail? Yeah. Yeah, she's looking good. Are there any models you wanted to make of a character that you thought were overused so you didn't? Yeah, Judy. I'd love to make a Judy Hopps model, but there's kind of no point in doing it. Because there's already like a really good one out there, so... If I did it, I'd need to have like a specific cool design I was wanting to replicate. And I ain't seen one yet. Oh, also there's a muscle here I'm missing. That's probably... Yeah, it ain't helping. So about here, right? Yeah. Terminates here. Might help if I turn on fucking dynamic topology. But yeah, Judy Hopps I would love to do, but, there's really no point. Alright, I think that'll work for now. How many virgins must be sacrificed to see this model in a bunny suit? What, flop? A bunny suit would kind of be redundant, wouldn't it? Because she's already got, like... She's already got bunny ears, she's already got a bunny tail, so it'd kind of just be like... putting a hat on a hat at that point. Like, at that point, the only... Like, it'd just be like putting her in a leotard. That's really what you're asking, I reckon. Which I ain't against doing, We'll see how that cookie crumbles, as they say. Alright, I think we're gonna have to start merging that into it. Double ears, yeah. That's what it ended up being. Double ears. Actually, let me double check something before I merge these. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Matter of fact, it could probably be a bit more. Probably be a bit more. That one's not defined. Check. Let me double check here.
Three, two, one, go.
I reckon that'll work.
Peter, what are you doing?
That's the point, streamer. I figured. Are there any great faithful Lola models? There was that one that's pretty faithful, but I imagine you've probably already seen it. So if that one ain't your cup of tea, there might not be. I mean, technically, there's that one from Multiverses too, which is pretty decent. You know, I liked it. Oh, YouTube ain't gonna like this angle. Oh boy, YouTube sure ain't gonna like this angle. Did that from? That out a bit. Oh, damn it, YouTube. Yes, I'm here. Keep going. Or did my internet crap? No, it's here. I'm still here. Are there any streaming platforms where 18 plus is around, like Pictardo? Oh yeah, there's that one and there's another one. Which, whenever I start getting into like animating some of the stuff I can't stream on YouTube, that's probably where I'll go. Oh. So yeah, the Lop, Shantae, and Crystal animations will probably be animated on there for the most part. We could probably pull that in a bit, I think. Yeah, something like that. It's bugging me. Is that too far forward? I don't think it is. I just think the connection up here is a bit dubious. Something like that might help. Yeah, something like that. that. Yeah, that'll help. Alright, and get this out of here. Get out of here. Hit the road. There are so many obscure characters that deserve love. Yeah, that's generally been my mentality. Unless, of course, there's a character that I just love to bits. So I'll model them regardless. Like many of the Pokemons. Alright, I think I've gone as far as I can here with this. So I'm going to strangle that bird. I'm going to strangle that bird. Making noise to make noise, you little turd.
Chaos control.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get him out of his cage. He's gonna scream his head off if I don't. I was about to say, no, he looks like he's gonna cry. I'm gonna get him out. Fuck. Now hush. You hush, baby. Hush. No, don't do that. Don't do that. He's just dancing on top of his cage. Very happy, very pleased with himself that he got out of his cage. Are we gonna... Yeah, we'll do that. What is... Tailing? What is the setting? Is it brush detail? There's definitely a setting that's changed here. Relative, constant, manual detail. Is it manual? No. No. Is it constant? Manual? No. I guess it is relative? It might just be. I'm zoomed in. I don't know, it feels different. Something here feels different. And it's throwing me off. Has there ever been a character you wanted to make a model of but didn't because the character was too obscure? Yeah, it was Naja from a Shake 3. It's like give you an idea of how obscure this is. It's like a Chinese slot machine character. And she's just like a really sexy like vampire girl. In a really like cute cartoony style. I want to do her so bad, but it's like there like no one would care if I took the time to model her. That's just like, why bother?
Let's run just for fun, away from this, away from that. Chased by the baddest, chased by the worries. Life in a hurry, it's a stupid story.
Naja from Shake 3 or is it Shake 2? One of the two.
Love is at the core.
I think if you just type in Nadja Vampire on like YouTube, it'll pull up some of her stuff. She's literally just like some like sexy vampire girl that shows up on like some casino machines in China. Like really, really obscure. Hey, Heretic. Oh, welcome to the stream, Kevin Curtis. Oh, you can't find her? One sec, I'll pull up a link to it somewhere. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Yeah, I wanted to giving her a try. Wanted modeling. Bleh. God, I cannot speak today. I wanted to try getting. Fuck. Fuck. I wanted to try modeling her at some point, but you know, really, really obscure character. Let's pull up Rabbit Silhouette. The character I'd like the most would be Tamomo-chan and World Flipper characters. Yeah, those would be fun. Tomomo-chan is that fox girl, right? Yeah, she'd be fun. think her hips could be probably a bit wider. You could just make her and say she's an OC. Who's gonna correct you? I think that'd be considered plagiarism, and it wouldn't be looked upon too fondly, I imagine. With how much, you know, people in the like art side of the community just spaz out about that shit, I wouldn't want to risk it. They get really fucking pissed about that. Someone took Warframe Machines model and shoved it into an H game. Yeah, I imagine that happens from time to time. Straight up just Warfare Machines Lop, but now is in a maid costume and called Tina. Yeah, that's a bit, that's pretty egregious, yeah. Yeah, dude. Dude's got some balls on him or something. And I guess so long as he's not claiming he made the original model, then whatever, I guess. How in trouble would you get for making a model of someone's OC without permission? Probably not in much. Probably not in much trouble, like in any serious trouble. I mean, the owner of the OC in question might like bitch about it or something, but you know, as far as I see it, they got like a model of their character made for free, so you know, they shouldn't be all that bent out of shape over it, but some of them would be, for sure. Oh shit, the guy's using your Malo model in a few games for $5. Yeah, probably. It's, you know, it's inevitable to happen when you have free models out there. Ain't gonna do much me getting bent out of shape over it, you know? As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing well for myself. You know, I'm able to support myself, so you know, if I was struggling more, maybe I'd be bothered by it, but in general, I've just the whole like whenever I've started releasing my models, I just kind of reserved myself with like, yeah, probably gonna happen. There's probably not anything I can do about it, so just not gonna let it bother me. And that's been just a much better way to handle it than like, you know, spurging out on Twitter over it. At least if you ask me. It's a lot easier on your mental state. Oop. Jerry Rem says, wow, the rabbit is looking hopping. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I just gotta start working on her head. Get her face to look hopping, too. drop in her nose? I don't think I dropped in her nose, actually. That's certainly not helping her likeness. What kind of chin should she have? She's got, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I remember looking that up, yeah.
Will you quit getting into things, you little turd? Why I leave you in your cage when I'm straight? Kidding. Leave that alone.
How would it work to replicate the tightness of the shorts on her hips and the shirt on her chest? How would it work? I mean, it's not that tight. As for how it works, it just, you retopologize her body, then, you know, duplicate her body, scale it along normals, and then model the clothing from there. Simplest way of doing it, anyway. That's been my chosen method for years, many a year. Gonna model her cute little triangle nose. I have dynamic topology enabled, right? I do not. Good thing I checked. And is this set to... It is not. Collapse. Might be a bit... Well... Could be a bit squished, actually. I tried using some people's models on Gmod and you have to kind of teleport the clothes onto the model. Yeah, that's probably just Gmod jank if I had to guess. I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle this bird. I'm gonna strangle this bird. Oh, you little pest. Like he's not content just laying on my chest or something. You know, he's got to be where my hands are, just getting under them, getting in the way. He's not doing that. Like he's like you think you're gonna forget I exist if I'm not just right there in your hands. Yes, you're very cute. You're very cute. Oh man, I can't believe the username rap first wasn't taken yet. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna put you back in your cage. Hopefully you're quiet this time. I gotta work. It's a bit hard to work with you just all up in my hands. Give you some seeds and you can mess with that instead. Oh. I think dropping in her nose there, that helped a lot with likeness. I think I'm gonna try defining her hair a bit more. Guess what we'll try. Do I like the Lustful Nights games? I don't reckon I'm familiar with them. I ain't ringing no bells anyway. I assume they're porn games, just from the context clues. Oh yeah, actually I think I have, now that you mention that. Yeah, I think I have seen the characters. I don't think I've played the games, but I think I've seen them floating around. Right here. Yeah, probably. Don't like that, I think. I reckon that'll do. Yeah, let's try that. They have a visual novel with the characters too. I like the characters, they're interesting. I might have to check them out sometime, I don't know.
This goes out to the people who are thinking of giving up. Listen up, each of you are sounding ridiculous. Get out of the rhythm of living with doubt. Yes, it's difficult. We cannot allow these articulate visions twist what we know clear. When we hold fear, it screams loud, making it delectable to listen to. Interesting, isn't it? Realism is our best defense, our foundation, so we won't get disappointed.
I'm gonna try a new
discontent.
technique
Like what's
for
point? It's
the
really
hair
they don't
here.
even try and you don't know who I am. They won't care if I quit. My
If it
friends
doesn't
are
work, you
fortunate,
know,
talented,
ain't
and
gonna
flourishing.
lose
I
too
put in
much
so much work. Will I
time,
ever
but
get my chance? Look that
I like to speed
back,
things
it's a
along if it
different
does
one.
work out.
If you want that, then that is who you become. Usually an opportunity was so ruthlessly from our reach is a reminder to be the best you that you can be.
No matter what they say, I still find my way. I'm gonna stand
Oh, that's annoying.
my ground.
That's annoying.
No matter what they do, I
Oh,
won't let
like
them
that.
get through. Ain't nothing bringing me down. 'Cause I will make it today.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually swap that.
Nothing will stand in my way. I will make it and find the open door.
With each measuring task, we develop a path. But instead of glancing ahead, we're stuck rubbernecking our past. Conversate with the hatred, concentrate on complaining, constantly complicating each thought till they're all entangled. Creating a situation where creating becomes painful, and each operation feels like we're creatively the same. We cradle impatience, priorities decompose, aligning with complacency, our anxiety grows. Redefining our soul, solidifying a home assembled entirely out of unrecognizable stone. By and by, scrutinizing our byproduct thoughtfully, stuck following unconsciously. But do you wanna be a wannabe when you can be the one who reaches farther than a lot of these people who only want a piece of stardom like astrology? So stop pondering your significance and promise you'll stop comparing yourself, especially since you are unique.
No matter what they say, I still find my way. I'm gonna stand my ground. No matter what they do, I won't let them get through. Ain't nothing bringing me down. 'Cause I will make it today. Nothing will stand in my way. I will make it and find the open door.
Let's actually drop the resolution of that a bit. We don't need it to be quite so high res. Oh god, the internet's going slow. There it is. I'm gonna have to come up with a better solution for stream playlists. Be a pain in the butt, but I reckon it'll be worth it.
But baby, can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Hey baby, can't you see? You got to kiss me. Or will you find me? Find me? Find me? Or will you find me? Just hold me tight. You free my mind from fear, and I'm just looking into
I put the itch links to the games in the game chat. They're actually. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm familiar with Heat. Fun fact: there, some of the people that used to work on Sapphire worked on Heat. So they were very much at one point going to be a sister studio to the Kinky Fridays. They spun off and did their own thing with that. Yeah, you know, they're good games. Certainly worth supporting. Bah. There's also some classics like Space Paws. The creator of the game is working on Sugar Lane now. Bit janky, but not bad games. I'll have to give them a try sometime, yeah.
I saw this one girl and I was so taken back. I wanted to talk to her, I was pacing so fast. I was kind of waiting in the middle of the room until I felt like it was time for me to make an impact. But surrounded by two guys starting to play the N64, I had to smoothly walk over and make sure I was the fourth. Hi, player on the system. I figured it was the only way to get with her. What are we playing? Some Mario Party? Oh no, this isn't a friendly competition. She was Mario and I was Luigi. The suspense started building up. I glanced over at her and I flirtatiously told her, look, if you take my star, you will feel my wrath. After I steal it back, I'm going to make sure you pay. If you take my star, believe me, you'll regret it. An enemy is something you'll create. If you take my star, all I have is one heart to take. It's not that hard to confiscate. Her smile is so intoxicating and I forgot to concentrate. This game requires a lot of patience. My problem is not that today. It's whether or not I can reconfigure my loss and then figure out if us can work out okay. This game is an emotional roller coaster. I'm hoping she'll notice what I am doing, even though I'm sitting motionless. I was stoic in my approach to this Mario Party, focusing until she landed on Boo the Ghost. Girl, you must be joking, cause if you take my star, you will feel my wrath. After I steal it back, I'm going to make sure you pay. If you take my
Alright,
star,
let's try this a bit.
enemy is something you'll create. If you take my star, you
Generate,
wrath.
deform,
Steal it back,
simple deform.
you pay.
Then that work? God, it's always such a pain in the ass. No, it is working. It's working. Good, good. So we'll hide this. Give it material 7. Duplicate. Another one.
If you enjoyed my song about Mario Party, then why not check out the quick track I did about Captain Falcon? And speaking of Smash, Smash Academy.
You get it. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to a new age, a level compatible to a new craze. I'm parallel with the replace rate of new games. With every all-star ever so cleverly measured with a competitive energy to distribute pain. Making everything so high when the fight rises to another level. Characters are amplified by the Smash ball. And if you collect it before I might, I'll turn off every item and light up the song that I supply. Yo, who you gonna pick? Tell me who it is. Is a big Pac-Man, Palutena, Arthur, we been trainer. I'll jump in the mix, bait him and wait for a miss. Making the mistakes you may recognize so you can act clear. I'm a representative of a veteran, just competitive, credited with an incredible collection of cleverness and gamers embedded in the bed of my brain skeleton, making it the preference to where we can settle it.
Maybe? I think these bigger ones will need a different shape, different bevel shape on them, or they're gonna look weird. I wish you could give individual strands their own bevel, because this is gonna be a pain in the butt to manage. Model's looking good so far. Yeah, it's coming along. It's getting there. Oh. I know we'll definitely be doing this next Sunday, considering what day it is. Something like that? Yeah, that's a little bit more manageable, I think. Yeah. Go ahead, Control P. Keep object offset. That'll be a pain. Go over here. Hide all these. Oop. Alright, Alt P, clear parent. Did it inherit some rotation? What the hell happened here? Oh, right, I know. No, I don't know. Somehow I fucked it up. Oh no, I fucked it up. How the hell did I fuck that up? What the hell? That's not it. Oh, duh. I'm a dumbass, that's how. Nah, we're good. We don't have to listen to that one. We don't gotta listen to that one. We're good. That flute would get grating real quick. Do-do-do. I think I'm gonna have to set these up to be followed by it, I think. Copy as driver. Paste as new driver. Copy as new driver. Paste as new driver. And copy as driver. And paste as driver. Alright. Control P, keep inverse, save. Save a copy over here. Are you going to do the small things like our hairpin and ring? Yeah, might as well. Do you have a ring? You have, I don't think she has a ring. At least I'm not seeing one. I don't think she has a ring. At least I don't see one on her hand. One of the references you sent shows a ringer on the finger. Oh, that's not a ring on her finger. That's like her glove thing. That's this thing right here. That's like her glove thing. Yeah. I don't know what you call it, but it's like that Japanese style like hand gauntlet thing to hold it in place. Ah. You ever worked with tentacles? Couple of times, I think. Not often, but yeah. Not much recently either. Aaron says, well, that rabbit sure is hopping. Yeah, you do be hopping. Lord. I need to work on my posture a bit more. Certainly better than it was this time last week. Oh. Coming along much better now. He ain't feeling so morose no more. I think, actually. Did you make your environments too, like in the Rouge animation? Generally I try to. I don't, like, sometimes I'll just take something off the internet and use that, but generally I try to make my environments too. Usually a component as to why they take so long.
Let's take it back to 99, universes collide. This person Sakurai would be the first to combine. A fighter with the roster, we would never have thought of all stars from each department involved in one installment. Donkey Kong is brawling, Link separately guarded, Fox break all the targets, Mario's fireballing, Yoshi do the stomping, Pikachu voluntarily shocking all the opposition, carefully watching from every pocket. All this commotion begins, roping me in, whoa, I don't know what this is, mostly Nintendo. Has an emotional hold on my soul, I suppose it was long ago whenever my devotion plateaued. And all of a sudden now we can duke it out up on a platform, hovering on a summit above the clouds. In this character scuffle, such an incredible couple of years, but then a new level abruptly appeared. Mayday, mayday, it's a melee on the horizon. You see this as climbers and she could climb to the peak. I cannot believe it, it's surprising to me how each fighter is so uniquely designed. That every fight seems so vibrant and appealing. This tightness reaches higher than any type of thing I can think of. I mean, what's tighter than fighting inside arenas or stages, whatever. But whenever a rivalry livens things up, it's like the venue thrives into a coliseum. Fundamentals, muscle into techniques that are never simple. Although when we get predictable, the combo disassembles. I'm diagnosed with an addiction, and though it isn't official, I'm practicing day and night because I simply gotta improve. And then we go strong with the dope song, taking most of those stocks as opponents get a dose of cold soft.
Really
from a
going in
close
here
one,
and
if
fine
excuses
tuning
arise, look 'em in the eyes and tell 'em no
her
charms.
eyelid a bit.
We're about to bravely enter through a gateway that'll safely take you through some of the great
Something that's kind of
days.
like
Something
deceptively
that I seldom do.
important
I'm
for
telling
eyelids
you,
is they have to have
I'm
some
vulnerable, so let me be the
perceptible
first
thickness to them for them to look right.
Super Smash
Otherwise they just kind of look undefined. Just look wrong. Look very wrong.
I'm reminded of the somber years, especially last summer, where I not appeared in every rope of all I was involved with. Yeah, desires were demolished and my thoughts were never positive. All problems were resolved without involving any common sense. Pandemonium grew, bitterness ensued while living with the want of getting out of town when I knew it wasn't the smartest direction I could choose. It just didn't seem practical, but then soon I felt forgotten and depressed and couldn't conquer all this stress that resulted from remembering why I was there. My purpose it seems so pathetic. I was searching everywhere to feel like I belonged when I thought nobody cared. But hold on, hold up, wait a minute. Can I conquer these negative thoughts when my reality hasn't improved a lot? I guess when I think about it, I seem to surround my doubts around excuses when I should be moving on. And today I'm changing this pattern. I know I'm capable of greatness, even if you doubt that I'll make it out of my current
This could be a bit thinner, actually. Just a tad bit thinner. Pushed up to open her eyelid up a bit. Something like that. Like that. And these strands up too. Those eyelashes, the design I'm going for is kind of like an optical illusion where they kind of disappear from the front, but you look at them from a side view and they start appearing. One trick I'm trying to get to make them look better, but gonna need some tweaking. It's getting there. Slowly but surely.
A person can't fully supply love cause we are imperfect and wired to need each other. Sometimes that out it worries me, cause all I seem to chase is someone else's recognition, as if that certain somebody would after my existence. And I could finally be happy,
Good Lord,
but what
I'm
does
getting
this
tired.
entail? Relying on words when they inevitably will fail. And I cannot remember what confidence once looked like. My dreams are in the distance when they used to be by my side. What society deems reality never feels satisfactory. I think we're meant for more than this. That desire is in our design. I won't let go of all the dreams I have because of
Also, these eyelashes should be a bit higher, I think. Yeah, a little bit higher. About right there. Yeah, right there.
So I'm standing up to the
Right there. Yeah, right there. And how about this one? It angled downwards. Up.
I'm tired of feeling abused. I've tried to forget what you have said, and all it seems is to make me feel miserable. Am I still feeling abused? I've tried to forget what you have said, but all you've done is said stuff that's so predictable.
Yeah, that's looking better. There we go. That's... Got one of them very fluffy ears. Very fuzzy. Can I model this rabbit feeling morose? I'm gonna try. Lord knows I'm gonna try. Gonna be, brain ain't working right now. Fuck, I'm trying to think of something there, but I can't. Fuck. Brain don't work so good no more. No, fuck modeling her morose. We're gonna model her as a pussy. She don't want to be a better person. She wants pussy. That is the best I could do in this state, yes. God damn it. Make sure we have that subsurf modifier applied. We do not, so we're good. We are golden. Okay. What are we doing here? Let's load up that, yeah, here we go. What do we have to do? Early these, that's pretty uniform, I reckon. Yeah. That ain't it. Where? Oh, there it is. A dumbass, that's why. Okay. Yeah, so that inner ear fluff also comes out. So yeah, I think the best way to do that would be make it its own object, if I had to guess. Oh, I reckon that's what we'll do there. What do you think she'd look like with her hair down? Fuck trying to figure that out. I like her better with her hair up anyways. It's nice and easy to model, so I'm not gonna I ain't gonna try and pull her hair down, no. I imagine she's adorable, yes. I just personally don't want to deal with it. Long hair sucks for 3D. Yes, it does. It is a pain in the ass. It has me feeling very morose. Alright. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to save a copy of that. I didn't want to separate it just yet. Let's give this another material. Bit of a lighter tone. That'll work. Have you heard how hard it was to animate Merida's curly hair from Brave? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the behind the scenes commentary for that. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I do not envy him. That sounds like hell. I'm gonna strangle that bird. I'm gonna fucking strangle that bird. God damn it. Little bastard. Why isn't... That's why. There. Okay, that's... Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. I think we'll have kind of a taper here for that. Yeah, something like that. Paper here. kind of just feeling like mashed potatoes at this point. There we go. Okay. Slowly but surely, she's starting to come together. Gonna fucking kill that bird. God damn it. I even let you out for like 4 hours today before stream and you're still throwing a fit. Why you want to be out? You just fight. Fight all the time, you little turd. Okay. Oh. I think... Yeah, I think we'll just get some of like the fur details off with some strands. Yeah. Just go ahead and smooth that right on up. And as for... That goes way too high, actually. And we can just push it in. Push it in there. Like that, yeah. Just like that. Now, where does the fluff? Yeah, the fluff starts. Yeah, about right there. That'll work. Does the bird keep you up at night? No, he actually goes to bed at night, typically. Think about birds as you can trick them into thinking it's nighttime by just turning the lights off or throwing like a sheet over their cage. They're kind of easy to deal with in that regard. If it's nighttime, they're sleeping generally. Typically, what you gotta worry about is them like being like early to wake up, because then they're just singing and dancing first thing in the morning. But my bird sleeps in another room. My bird's stationed in my office, and my bedroom is on the other side of the house. So even if he was to do that, I wouldn't hear him. I ain't too bothered by them. Just like moments like this where it's just like, yeah, putting them in my office wasn't the best idea. And I'm babysitting other birds at the moment, so I can't really put them anywhere else because they'll start fighting. They don't like each other very much. Go ahead and shape this tail up a bit too. Make it droop just a bit. Point up. Ever so slightly. Just to give it some shape. Something like that, yeah. He invented it. That'll work. Alright, how long have we been going for? 3 hours. I think that's a good point to call it here. Yeah, we made some pretty good progress. I think she's starting to bear her likeness a bit, so I'm good calling it there. And we'll continue this on May the 4th, I think is the next Sunday, so very topical. That rabbit sure is hopping, yeah. Good thing she's not hopping morose. I'd be a little sad if she was hopping morosely. Yeah, we'll probably pick this up again. Be very topical to do it next Sunday, considering May the 4th. But yeah, she's coming along nicely. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna try and get these birds to shut up for the rest of the night. Looking good. You have a good one. You too. All right, everyone. Have a good one.